Skills are the buzzwords in the skilling industry right now. The government of Odisha has kept a budgetary provision of rupees 100 crores for this year for the new scheme, Nua Odisha, to train 1 lakh youth in future technologies like cloud computing, artificial intelligence, augmented reality, virtual reality, data science, 3D printing, and other futuristic knowledge. To achieve this, we need a collaborative effort between the central ministries, state government departments, industry, academia, and civil societies. We must work together to develop policies and programs that not only promote skill development, but also ensure that those skills are recognized and valued in the job market. The government of Odisha is committed to this cause and has launched several initiatives such as transforming the lives of 70 lakh women, Mission Shakti members, through supporting them in becoming small, medium enterprising, promoting startups and nano-unicorns. During various platforms and consultations, employers have now started recognizing the skilled talents of Odisha. Now the time has come when people are asking, are you skilled or are you skilled in Odisha? The brand Skilled in Odisha is now ready to shine across the globe. In conclusion, I would like to express my gratitude to all the participants for their valuable contributions and the idea at the Skill Odisha Conclave 2023. Bande Utkal Janani.
Thank you very much, sir, for honoring us with your insightful words. We, the Department of Skill Development and Technical Education, vow to train every youth of the state under your guidance, make them confident, courageous, and future ready. Thank you so much. May I now request Shri Raghuji, IAS, CEO, OSDA, to please propose vote of thanks.
Our heartfelt gratitude to Honorable Chief Minister Sri Naveen Patnaik for gracing the occasion and being the solid support on which the skill development ecosystem is built in Odisha. Heartfelt gratitude to Honorable Minister Sri Preetranjan Gadai for being our guide and for first proposing the idea of this conclave. Honorable Chairman OSDA, as always, has inspired us to dream big and make this conclave fully student-centric. Thank you, sir. Respected Chief Secretary has been a great evangelist for our skill system and was reviewing polytechnics in Kionjar even yesterday. Thank you, sir. Mr. Bruce Poe, CEO ITS, has been the biggest partner in our transformation story. Thank you, sir, for your valuable inputs and time. Sincere gratitude to Sri Subragant Panda, President FICCI, for his inspiring presence and words of wisdom. Principal Secretary Usha ma'am has been the pillar on which all our efforts were anchored, and even the smallest detail has been worked out by her. Thank you, ma'am. Sincere gratitude to Ms. Susan Jane Ferguson, India representative, UN Women, for your presence. Special round of thanks to our friends and students from Singapore for their friendship and warmth. Thanks to all the respected secretaries and various officials from both Government of India and Government of Odisha for gracing the occasion. Thanks to all our special delegates and industry partners for your valued partnerships. Thanks to FICCI for organizing the entire effort. Thanks to the sports department for this entire facility and to all the other departments for coordination. Last but not least, thanks to all our district collectors, officials and students who have come from all across Odisha to participate in this skill conclave. Thank you all.
Thank you very much, sir. May I request Honorable Chief Minister to please proceed for inauguration of exhibition. There are 150 exhibitors eagerly waiting to meet, greet and interact with the Honorable Chief Minister and dignitaries. Honorable Chief Minister will be inaugurating the exhibition, taking a tour, will be meeting some stars who are making the Odisha really proud with their performances, with their technical know-how, representation at international platforms. I'll request all of you to please be seated. We can see the visuals of Honorable Chief Minister inaugurating and taking a tour of the exhibition right here on the big screen. I'll request everyone to please be seated and witness the exhibition being inaugurated by Honorable Chief Minister Odisha, Shri Navin Patnaik. Giving the highlights, we have on display a light combat aircraft. We can also see a miniature of Dakota. We have sculptors who have carved beautiful pieces. They are from ITI Berhampur, other ITIs and polytechnic institutions. Honorable Chief Minister will also be meeting the 6 Barbel girls on whom we did show that beautiful audiovisual, the ones who are running earth mover machineries. They are the technicians also. Honorable Chief Minister is going to have a personal interaction with some of the star skilled persons from Odisha. It's a big day for the family. Odisha Skill Conclave 2023 has already been inaugurated. The exhibition outside will be open to visitors for 3 days. You can see Honorable Chief Minister proceeding towards the exhibition area to inaugurate it and take a tour. Reminding all of you that we have 2,000 student delegates who have come from different countries participating in the Odisha Skill Conclave, representing their skills, talent, culture, and the joint invocation at the beginning of the inaugural session was a small teaser to how intercultural exchange can influence countries, teams, and influence the mind of youth. That's a drone technology that Honorable Chief Minister has inaugurated. It's futuristic, it's handy, and definitely a technology that can be used for many things in future. We are inaugurating it at Odisha Skill Conclave to show how impactful this conclave and initiative is. You can see the makers of the drone showing a dry run to Honorable Chief Minister Odisha and all dignitaries as to how useful this particular drone technology is. We also did sign a MOU with the company, and in future our youth will be selected and skilled for their futuristic ideas in making drones and making it accessible to common man in future for their daily needs. The day-long conclave today will see a lot of sessions where we have industry experts, thought leaders joining in. Honorable Chief Minister, trying the drone technology himself, Chairman Odisha Skill Development Authority, and other dignitaries taking Honorable Chief Minister for a tour. Can we have a round of applause for the exhibition that just got inaugurated, everyone? Speaks about the success of Odisha Skill Conclave. And we cannot thank Honorable Chief Minister enough for his participation and presence in making the inaugural day bright and beautiful for all of us. In a short while, we'll be starting the first technical session. I will request everyone to be seated. Sticking to time is something that is very important, and I would like to give the context for the session that is coming up next. The theme for next technical session is building a coherent skill ecosystem in India. We'll start the session with welcome remarks by the moderator, Srimati Usha Padhi. There'll be a special address by Dr. Shabnam Sinha, Lead Education Specialist, Education Global Practice, the World Bank Group. The panel discussion will be moderated by Srimati Usha Padhi, and we have Madam Kanta Singh, Deputy Representative, UN Women India Office. Srimati, we can still see the visuals. Honorable Chief Minister taking a tour of the world class facility that is being provided at Odisha Skill Conclave. We cannot ask for more when Honorable Chief Minister himself is supporting the cause, taking a tour of the exhibition area. Honorable Minister and all dignitaries, escorting Honorable Chief Minister. It's a big day for the participants who will meet Honorable Chief Minister personally, share their ideas, their success stories with the Chief Minister, who will have a brief interaction with some of the exhibitors. I'll request everyone to bring your friends and whoever you know to this exhibition, because it's going to be very, very educative, informative and interesting to see the skilled in Odisha participants showing their talent and enterprises at their stalls, which will be open to public for 3 days, starting from today. I'll once again remind you, we will be starting the first panel discussion and technical session in a short while. So all of you are requested to remain in your seats. Honorable Chief Minister has arrived at the exhibition area. He is excited and enthusiastic to meet the young entrepreneurs who have been skilled in Odisha. They have started their own startups, doing very well, and that paves the way for the future entrepreneurs, not to do jobs, but to give jobs. And that is exactly what the motto of Skill Odisha is, to make people confident of their talent. You can see students interacting with the Honorable Chief Minister, talking about their products and services that they are exhibiting. All of us can realize how important it is for the exhibitors to have Honorable Chief Minister Odisha exhibiting enthusiasm, love and support for the young talents who are a part of Odisha Skill Conclave, special photo ops, meet and greet, and interactions happening at the exhibition that just got inaugurated by Honorable Chief Minister Odisha, who despite his extremely busy schedule has agreed to be the chief guest and inaugurator at Odisha Skill Conclave. Gives us a sense of satisfaction that all this hard work we have put in to create a platform for the skilled in Odisha is shaping up well, getting recognition from every department and especially Honorable Chief Minister himself. We see a lot of enthusiasm in youth when we decided to give them a platform, when we started talking about the opportunities they will get when they exhibit their talent at the exhibition area in the Odisha Skill Conclave, and the passion, the love they are showing for their talent, and the way they are flaunting that they have been skilled in Odisha is definitely praiseworthy, inspiring, and I'm sure the future of Odisha is in right hands because the youth have been skilled in Odisha and they are ready to conquer the world. A great opportunity here when Honorable Chief Minister is taking a tour of the exhibition that just got inaugurated by him. I insist all of you take a tour of the exhibition. You'll get to know a lot about the new age technologies, the work of art and science, enterprises that has been initiated by the youth of the state, and the way they will deliver the message, talk about the product, will tell you how enthusiastic and confident they are after being skilled in Odisha. Reminding all of you, the first session will be on building a coherent skill ecosystem in India. That will be moderated by Principal Secretary, Department of SDTE, Srimati Usha Padhi. There will be a special address by Dr. Shabnam Sinha, Lead Education Specialist, Education Global Practice, the World Bank Group. The panel discussion will be attended by Madam Kanta Singh, Deputy Representative, UN Women India Office, Madam TMT J. Innocent Divya, IAS Managing Director, Tamil Nadu Skill Development Corporation, Dr. Usha Titus, Chairperson and Managing Director, ASAP Kerala, and Mr. Shrikant Sinha, CEO, Telangana Academy for Skill and Knowledge. That is TASK Telangana. We had promised that we will be bringing in industry experts to talk about issues of future, talk about how to make this journey more inspiring in future. And I think the first technical session is the stepping stone to those talks, exchanges of ideas and know-how, success story sharing, and we will see some of the most inspiring leaders who have been working in the area of skill development across the world, and their stories will inspire Department of Skill Development and Technical Education to take better steps in future to skill the future ODIs right. In a short while, the dignitaries will be back and we will start the first panel discussion. Ladies and gentlemen, there is a very special audiovisual on the curtain raiser we did for Odisha Skill Conclave. May I request the team to play the video so that you can see the enthusiasm of the organizing team in making this endeavor bigger, brighter, and absolutely futuristic. Can we have the AV, please? The curtain raiser AV. I'll request the technical team to please play the curtain raiser AV for Odisha Skill Conclave. I'm sure people would love to see how the curtain raiser was created to make the buzz about Odisha Skill Conclave, which is definitely talk of the town, with 2,000 student delegates, 150 exhibitors, thought leaders, industry experts, academia, and many more people joining
has achieved many significant milestones. Welcome to the Odisha Skill Conclave 2023, a 3-day mega event pursuing excellence with the theme of skilling for the new world. The Skill Development and Technical Education Department, Government of Odisha, is attempting to bring thought leaders, youth, industry and policy makers under one roof in the conclave to deliberate the Vision 2030 for skills and make Odisha the most preferred partner for skills globally. Skilled in Odisha is a clarion call led by the Honorable Chief Minister Sri Navin Patnaik to the youth of Odisha to be world ready in terms of their skill prowess and create a ready workforce for the economies of today and tomorrow. Formed in 2014, the Odisha Skill Development Authority has achieved many significant milestones. Consistent leadership position in the DDU GKY program. Over 2 lakh candidates have been trained under DDU GKY in Odisha. Gave India its first gold medal in World Skills Kazan in 2019. Established the state-of-the-art World Skills Center, which works in a hub-and-spoke model with the ITIs and polytechniques to train the youth in global best practices in collaboration with industries and industry bodies. Special schemes like Sudaksha that encourage and enable girl child to pursue career in technical education. The conclave would create a vibrant platform amongst all the stakeholders of the national and international skill community. The thought-provoking sessions would deliberate on creating a roadmap for the skill ecosystem of the country. Approach for TVET in India. Convergence of all skill training initiatives as per the market or industry demand. Defining future of work for global needs. Making India the skill capital of the world. Empowering women through skills to improve diversity, making apprenticeships aspirational, and inclusivity in skill development for all stratas of society and marginalized communities. Skilled in Odisha, a confluence of intent, will, energies and synergies that is coming together as an amalgamation and beacon for the path of skilling for the new world.
विश्वरे हट ओडिशार युवक युवती मानक पई कैपिटल गुड्स क्षेत्र में आसी विपुल नियुक्ति संभावना यह प्रत्येक शिल्प उद्योगर आधारशिला हिसाब से परिगणित शिल्प भित्तिक कार्य तथा प्लांट और मेसिनरी उत्पादन पैकेजिंग मेसिनरी उपकरण रेफ्रिजरेशन उपकरण पावर जनरेटिंग सेट टेस्टिंग उपकरण और अन्यान्य आनुषंगिक उपकरण पई कैपिटल गुड्स एक प्रमुख उपादान एनएसडीसी रो आकलन अनुसार 2022 सुधा कैपिटल गुड्स क्षेत्र में 4 कोटी मानव संबल नियुक्ति सुजोग संभावना रही यह दृष्टि रखी माननीय मुख्यमंत्री श्रीजुक्त नवीन पट्टनायक दिग्दर्शन में कौशल विकास क्षेत्र में राज्यर सर्वोच्च संस्था ओडिशा दक्षता विकास प्राधिकरण बा ओएसडीए कैपिटल गुड्स क्षेत्र में प्रदान करुछि मागणा तालीम कार्यक्रम 2024 सुधा 15 लाख युववर्ग को नियुक्ति देवा लक्ष्य 18 रु 35 वर्ष बयसर युवगोष्ठी 3 रु 6 मासर स्वल्प मियादी तालीम पाठ्यक्रम प्रदान करा जाउछि शिक्षार्थी माननकु सीएनसी ऑपरेशन ग्राइंडिंग मशीन फिटर इलेक्ट्रिकल
Thank you, technical team, for
fabrication
the special video on Skilled in Odisha. As I mentioned before, the first session is on building a coherent skill ecosystem in India. That I guess is a big challenge, and we have experts who will be sharing their thoughts with us regarding how to build a coherent skill ecosystem in India. The session will be moderated by esteemed Principal Secretary, Department of Skill Development and Technical Education, Government of Odisha, Srimati Usha Padi. And the session will have as special member Dr. Shabnam Sinha, Lead Education Specialist, Education Global Practice, the World Bank Group, and as part of panel discussion, panelists, Madam Kanta Singh, Deputy Representative, UN Women India Office, Madam T.A.T. J. Innocent Divya, IAS Managing Director, Tamil Nadu Skill Development Corporation, Dr. Usha Titus, Chairperson and Managing Director, ASAP Kerala, Mr. Shrikant Sinha, CEO, Telangana Academy for Skill and Knowledge, Task, Telangana. May I request the panelists and Dr. Shabnam Sinha to please join us on stage. Dr. Shabnam Sinha, Madam Kanta Singh, Madam TMT J. Innocent Divya, Dr. Usha Titus, and Mr. Shrikant Sinha. The moderator is already on stage. We would like to stick to time, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the first session on building a coherent skill ecosystem in India. Ladies and gentlemen, can we have a big round of applause for all the panelists and guests for this session? The theme of this session sets the tone for a new era of skilled around the world and how to build a coherent skill ecosystem, especially in India. We acknowledge the presence of esteemed moderator and panelists. May I request Srimati Usha Padi to take the proceedings of this session forward, please. Madam Padi.
Namaskar. Namaskar. Please be settled. We are starting with first session. I request everybody to please settle. Take your seats. Please, sabu pilla mane je interested achonti tikke basi ja. Bolo topic upare discussion habo. समस्ते जे अच्छंती चिड़ाई चंती दया करी सीट नहीं कि बसी जानतु समस्तन को मोर नमस्कार Namaskar to everyone. This session I will start. It was supposed to start at 11:45. We are already 10 minutes lagging. So I would like to very quickly take everybody through this session and we would like to complete it as per the time schedule. I am thankful to all the panelists who have been there with us on the panel. We have structured the session in a way where we'll be having a special address by one of the guests who would be setting the context and giving a broad spectrum on the topic of building a coherent skill ecosystem in India. We all know that how important that everybody, every stakeholder in the ecosystem have to work in tandem. In this regard, we have made a small film to bring the context. So may I request the media team to run that film, please, on building a coherent skill ecosystem in India. Thank you.
India, a land of fast, robust and sustainable growth, with a vigorous target to become a $40 trillion economy by 2047. It's our youth that fuel and feed our ambitions. Today, we are one of the youngest nations of the planet. Around 66% of our population is below 35, which gives us a unique demographic advantage. But yes, to leverage from this enormous advantage, India needs to shift gears and aggressively skill its youth to be a preferred destination for skills globally. There are multiple cylinders fired by government and industry to build this talent pool. However, the time has come now that requires an integrated approach towards delivery of skill development reforms and programs, unifying the diversity in delivery of skill development programs, creating efficient networks to tackle complex modern challenges, collaborating effectively on national skilling issues, maximizing all available resources, personnel, funding, and infrastructure. Today, India needs to create an effective roadmap towards a holistic government approach for technical and vocational training. This would align and converge our surging market demand for skilled workers with all our skill training initiatives. Yes, India's growth dreams might seem steep and incongruous, but we are confident. For young India armed with apt and adequate skills, nothing is impossible. Odisha is fast emerging as the skills capital of India. Skilled in Odisha, a front-runner global brand, is ready to make India self-reliant in skilling. Let us deliberate today on how do we build a coherent skill ecosystem that will look at India as the preferred destination for skills.
Thank you. As we say, nothing is impossible. Odisha can emerge as a skill capital of the world. Now I'll introduce Dr. Shabnam Sinha. She is lead education specialist, Education Global Practice, the World Bank Group. More than that, she has become a friend for our TVET system and expressed interest to work with us in coming days. So I request Dr. Shabnam Sinha to give her special address and set the context. You have the option of doing it there or come here. It's okay. It will be better. Thank you. You have 10 to 15 minutes, ma'am. Thank you.
Can you push it a little back? It's too much. Good morning. I think it's still morning. So, first of all, on behalf of the World Bank, I would like to congratulate the state government, the government of Odisha for inviting us over here and also organizing this hugely impressive conclave, which I think is immediately positions you as a lead in this sector. We have actually had the pleasure of watching you very closely and trying to get an understanding of what Odisha has been doing. So before I was going to talk to you, I realized that Odisha has already done several of the things which I wanted to talk about. So I will say what I have to say, but first of all, I would like to congratulate the leadership over here, Ms. Padi, who has reached out to the World Bank, and I think hopefully we will have a very close partnership with your state also. The engagement of the World Bank in the skilling sector started in 2015 when the Honorable Prime Minister had taken over and the skills policy had come into place. And our first project was the Sankalp